good? What's really good in the neighborhood? You are now tuned in to Neighborhood Oracles. I am your favorite Neighborhood Oracle, and we finna get all up in your business. And just remember, we do keep it real, and we get a better deal around here. Today, the energy that I'm getting is a manipulative energy, okay, y'all? I'm hearing the energy emotional blackmail. That's really sticking out to me. Emotional blackmailing. Okay, there could be somebody that's in your energy who is literally trying to emotionally blackmail you with everything that they got. They're doing whatever they can to do mind control, mind manipulation. I know I do have little munchkins children in the background, so please bear with me as I try to keep the equilibrium going. Alrighty. All right, so first we're going to start off by praying, and we're going to cleanse this energy and, keep it purified as we get into the messages, all right? I want to thank my spirit and spirit guides of the highest divine good for allowing this divine fellowship. Please guide us through these messages lovingly and keep it real with us and show us how we can heal and move forward. No evil shall prevail where we dwell. In the name of Ashe, so mote it be. Like I said, so today... But that's not the deck I want to start off with. I think I want to start off with the regular tarot. And then we're going to go right into these oracle cards that I have crafted. They're homemade oracles today. Okay. I got 3 of them. And I will soon be, getting those printed out and making actual physical copies of those that are have pictures and visual representations, not just on note cards. Right now, these is just homemade, baby. We rigging it up around here, baby. We make it do what we got. I feel like a lot of you are making do with what you got. I feel like a lot of you know how to homemade things. You make a lot of things you have is homemade, or you are looking to start doing DIY, but you're a DIY type of person, okay? Spirit guides and ancestors, there it is. There we go. Okay, yeah. And then look at that, some type of wasp of some sort just flew in my peripheral, and like almost in my face, just about. Thank you. I'm going to need you to scoot back a little bit. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Then we got in the deck, I split it, and we got 9 of Swords right there. But directly behind it is the 4 of Wands. Yeah, so this looks like emotional, like I said, emotional manipulation, or someone is trying to alter your reality through you. They're trying to change your perception of reality through you, using you against yourself is what I'm hearing. Knight of Swords is out too. Knight of Swords. So yeah, this person, this energy wants to use you against yourself. They probably say a lot of different things to you to cloud your emotions or cloud your mental, get you in a very emotional state because you're emotionally vulnerable. Maybe you were in an emotionally vulnerable position at one point. And so what they did was they used their position of power in your life, be it if they were like a boss or like just like a leader of some sort, or even your lover, romantic lover. With this 4 of Wands out here, I'm getting for a lot of you in this collective, you had a romantic lover. 9 of Wands, this energy is giving very much paranoid as hell. I see a paranoid type of energy. This individual made you very paranoid in a relationship. And they did that intentionally, okay? They would always, I would say, okay, so I can see it like this in a vision in my head. All right, so a wife or a husband or whatever it is, you're married to your partner and y'all live together in the same household. And one day the lights go dim and you're like, the lights are dimmer in here. And your person is like, no, it's not, you're going crazy. But they clearly went, the thing is, they went in there, you don't know it, but they went in there and dimmed those lights when you weren't watching. So, so as to make you feel like you're crazy, losing your doggone mind. That's what I feel like is going on here. Okay, so I'm going to use this oracle called the Crown Me Oracle that I've created at home. Okay. And we're going to get some messages from that. But yeah, like I said, I do feel like there is a person here that is really for their own personal gain, to keep you in their good graces, or to keep them in your good graces. They want to they're manipulating you and making you feel like they feel like you need them, but in the truth, they need you. They switch the game. They switch up things. They switch up the narrative. They tell you that people that you love and that you know and trust, that you've always loved and trusted your entire life, okay? Also, for some of you, they might be trying to tarnish your reputation, because for most of you, I'm seeing this Queen of Swords right here. You cut the cord, okay? You cut that. You cut this person smooth off, okay? Because their Knight of Pentacles is in reverse right above the Queen of Swords. And Knight of Pentacles is out here. You did that. And this might be King of Pentacles energy that you cut off, or this Knight of Swords is what it is. This Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in reverse type of energy. You cut his ass off, their ass off, whoever it is. Because, baby, they don't even compare to you. And what they've done is they try to manipulate you into feeling like that you were less than, and you couldn't get nobody better than them. That's for if they're a romantic partner. If it was a job, let's say you getting a certain rate of hourly rate, and you was trying to ask for like maybe a raise or something like that, and they tried to say to you, maybe a manager or something like that, tried to say, well, this person, the boss, is doing us a favor by giving us this because minimum wage is that. And you're like, I don't give a damn about minimum wage. What the fuck are you even talking about? You need to shut your ass up. Maybe you don't give a, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you give a fuck about minimum wage, and you think this is somebody doing me a favor because it's $2 above it. But that's not doing me a fucking favor. I still need to pay rent. I still need to pay this. I still got to make sure I got that. Okay, you might have children, things of that nature. That's for those of you who got the job. But for those of you who got your person and you maybe broke up with this person, or you just you cut the cord, broke up with them, and they can no longer manipulate you like they used to. They're going around telling everybody, oh yeah, everybody knows that, because it says everybody knows that she's a freak. They're going around probably tarnishing your reputation, trying to tarnish your reputation. For my feminine collectives, they're going around telling all their homies or all their friends, anybody that they're around, anybody that they know, that I had to cut that all out there because she out here, man, she loose with it, or she moving around. She sleep with everybody, whatever. They trying to make it seem like you really be getting down with the get down. Like, probably done made up lies, made up stories and all that other shit. Since they can no longer manipulate you, they're going around and trying to manipulate others. And these people know, they see right through this motherfucker. Because especially, I'm going to tell y'all something. I feel like y'all dated somebody from out of town. And for them, they only date people that's from out of town. This might be an older person. Their ass only dates younger girls, because the people that's in their town, same age as them, is not fuck with them. Because they know, especially if they're the same age as them, they know that they not going to fuck with them. Because these people, listen, if you're talking about if you're a feminine collective, okay, and this is the masculine energy that we're dealing with, right? Older feminines, okay, they're not easily manipulated. Now, some of them, they just a special kind of stupid. I've met those, hey, it is what it is. Leave them where they at, because them motherfuckers, especially if they're a male center, you gotta leave they old ass the hell over there. That be them cougar types, you know what I'm saying? They want to still have it type thing, but they ain't got it. It was gone. They never really ever had it. So, and I'm feeling like there's an energy around like that too in your energy, but we're gonna get on that in a second. I feel like these older energies they know him in his hometown. And they not fool him. And he knows that. So that's why he always goes searching for a younger girl if they are in that town. Somebody that just moved there, or somebody that's from out of town and younger. That's what this masculine prefers. If we got a feminine collective here. And then for my feminine collectives, my masculine collectives, if you're dealing with a feminine here, she deals with people that's outside of town, because they know people in town all know that she's about, passed around type energy, and she literally is never going to change. And that's all she wants to do is just be a bop pass around energy. There is nothing wrong with, getting your money if you need to get your money. You know what I'm saying? Using that thing like the wallet, pocketbook shape that it is. But at the end of the day, at some point we got to grow up. At some point we got to mature. At some point we have got to realize that, okay, we can't just keep on. We got to take care of our bodies in a better way, We realize that we can't just be loose with it no more. If you had your whole phase, you gotta slow that shit down at some point. 10-10, yeah. Sometimes this shit just gotta come to an end, okay? Who's gonna clean this mess? My God, today. See, like I said, it's this freaky ass energy. Some of you might be, OF people, things of the nature. We got creator, creatress. We also got shadow people. And we got the time is now, okay? So the energy that I'm getting from all of these cards being out here like this, like I said before, this person is going around, for those of you who have cut this person off, this person is going around and they're trying to make it seem like, oh, you just a freak, you just a hoe, that's all you do, you a cheap hoe, you a 2 for 5, you a go live for a 2 for 5 type of energy, but at the end of the day, that's them. They are only projecting the bullshit ass energy that they were in. And the only reason why you retaliated by cutting them off was because you found out about this loose as a goose ass energy, baby. Don't get you fucking started, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You had to cut that shit off. You had to let that shit be fuck go. These people be playing in people's face and they think that shit is okay and it's not. And you caught up with it, you know what I'm saying? You caught up with that stupid ass. And so now, you living in your Empress energy, you live in your Nine of Pentacles energy, Empress energy. But at the end, and you got all your stuff, your ducks in a row. You might even got you a new person. Or if you don't got your new person, either way it goes, you living life like for real. You're living life and enjoying yourself. Okay, you truly put yourself first. This person they don't stand a chance with this new version of you. Maybe at one point they had you, on a string and all of that other stuff. Like, I really feel like they had you bound to them, chained up. I'm seeing you like in handcuffed to them. Or handcuffed to a bed, like one arm is handcuffed to the bed thing. You sitting right there, you loose on the other. I don't know. It's like they just got you. They're loose. They moving around, but they got you tied to a bed. You see what I'm saying? Got you tied up and locked away. Kidnap type energy. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what else this is. Inner conflict. Yes. Because these people are suffering from inner conflict. And so what they wanted to do was project that same thing. And it caused inner conflict for you. A lot of these things that were being said to you, these sweet nothings, this love bombing ass energy, this gaslighting ass energy, manipulative tactics, they were doing dark psychology on you. Like, they were doing a lot of dark psychology. A lot of that stuff right there caused inner conflict. You still probably suffer a little bit from that today. You're still healing from that. But then you also have to remember, if that's just the portions of that energy on that person falling off of you. And you are no longer a victim. Okay? You are no longer a victim. And I feel like there's a lot of things that you're going through in your head right now. You're thinking like, damn, I really let that shit slide. And you're figuring a lot of shit out right now too. Like, before you saw it, but you let it slide. But you seeing a lot of shit now and you like, damn, how the fuck did I not see that? But you did. I mean, you did see it. You see what I'm saying? On the other side, okay? It's not midnight yet. Yeah, procrastination is at the bottom of that. All right? Some of these people, I'm gonna tell you something. For some of y'all waited a long time. Like, y'all gave this person chance after chance after chance, and you didn't cut them off. Like, you procrastinated on cutting this person off. You overstayed y'all overstayed y'all welcome in this connection. For real. That person, you allowed them to overstay their welcome in your life. And that's why there's a lot of inner conflict going on right now. And you keep telling yourself, I should have been cut their ass off, woo-to-woo, blah. Some of y'all still fooling with this person. You still have not cut this person off. You need to. And that's only supposed to let few of you, but you motherfuckers, y'all got to cut this motherfucker off. Because if you stick with them and like, you, after knowing, because once you know better, you got to do better. That's your obligation to do better. But I understand too, at the same time, you love somebody and they manipulate you real good, especially when they put, they put that good thing on you in their bedroom. It does cause inner conflict, you know what I mean? But the time is now. The time is now, man. Okay, with the shadow people, creators, they are literally, for those of you that haven't cut them off yet, they're causing dark entities to be attached to you, okay, and your loved ones as well. If you got children, those children are probably the children probably been acting out. For those of you who have cut the person off, your children probably been acting the fuck out because if you got kids by this person or a kid by this person, that child been acting out, you having issues with the baby. Remember, that's their energy they send it to you. They send the shadow people, monitoring spirits, and all of that other stuff around you. But you got to remember that you're the creator, the creator of your own reality. And you're solely responsible for who is in your reality. You are solely responsible for the people who are around you in this reality. Okay? You don't have to settle for anything that you don't want to deal with. If it's causing you inner conflict, you don't have to deal with that. Yeah, we got disagreement. So, this person might not, for those of you cut them off and you had to tell them, hey, this ain't work for me no more. This come to an end. We reached our climax with this situation. There's a disagreement. Y'all probably got into it. They probably tried to gaslight you again and tried to tell you, oh, you ain't gonna never find nobody better than me. Ain't nobody gonna want you after having them kids if you're a woman. Ain't nobody gonna want you. You got too many kids. Even if you was a dude, they told you that. And so I feel like, that caused inner conflict in some way, shape, or form for you because you thought of these things. A lot of these things that you've thought to yourself really weren't your own thoughts. This was thoughts that was projected onto you by this person. This is the way this person was thinking. That was what they were planning on saying to you. Okay? They're saying these things so that they can keep you with them, so that they can bind you to them, so that you will never get the power or strength to leave them. And if you do leave them, you'll come wandering back because they've ruined your reputation. But it's not working. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, back against the wall. That's how they want you. They want your back up against the wall. They want you to feel like you don't have no way out. You don't have nobody in your corner because they probably have tried to isolate you from friends, family, people that you truly trusted, people that you truly cared about. All of that type of stuff. And it's just like, I just feel like, it gets to a point. And I feel like it got to a point with you. Yeah, and so, wow. Most of you, because we got hard log out here again, y'all. Most of you, and then from now on, we obsess over being male-centered. Hard log. You might have went through a male-centered moment if you're feminine in this collective. You might have been male-centered for a little bit. You might have had your moments where you wanted to, you made everything about a man if you're a woman. And you cut all your friends off. You wouldn't hang out with nobody but your man. Your masculine is just like all about my man, my man, my man, my man. And that was the work. That was because of what the masculine did. This man went around, as y'all went together, he would manipulate you into believing that you had nobody else but him and that he was going to be the only one he's the only one that truly cared about you. Nobody else cared about you for real. All these other motherfuckers, all these other people you had in your life, they ain't hitting like me, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about you like I care about you. They don't love you. They don't love you like I love you. And you like, hell no. At this point, you like, hell no, 76 feet away from me, baby, is what I need. Get back. You know what I'm saying? Then we got hard log out here. We got trick or treat type energy. So I feel like this person now is longing for you. If you cut them off and you have and I feel like for a lot of you, if you were in that male centered energy, you did evolve from that. And now that you've evolved from that and become a different person, different version of yourself, a newer version, now this person, of course they lusting for you. Of course they're, trying to manifest you back. Of course, they probably feeling on themselves, pleasuring themselves, thinking about you. And at the end of the day, you said, forget that. You said, forget that, okay? Stop. Yeah, that's enough. This person somebody might have talked about you to somebody that really cares about you, and they told them to stop. Be quiet like this. That's not this person's, that's not your character. Somebody really stood up for you in this situation. It could have been one of their own friends. It could have been one of their own family members that stood up for you. They was like, no, I don't know nothing about that. Okay. So, let's see what else. Yeah, the choice is yours. The choice is yours. For those of you who are still in this commitment, The choice is yours to leave. If you're gonna stay with this person, the consequences that come with that, you already know them. You know, maybe you are, you know, just now getting hip completely to them being manipulative. You had inklings, okay, intuitive nudges that this person was manipulating you. When I'm listening to that helicopter plane or whatever that was, I feel like that is a sign for those of you who are still there. You need to get up. You need to get up, and you need to go away. Okay, you need to go away, far away from this person. Some of y'all might need to move, like skip states, because this person is dangerous, is what I'm hearing. Because anybody that's that type of manipulative type of person, they are literally dangerous as hell. Okay, anybody that's willing to manipulate you like that and they'll lie to you about yourself. I feel like this person even lied to you about yourself. They said that you've done things that you've never done. You know, like, okay, so if y'all would drink or get drunk together or something like that, y'all get high, smoke y'all weed together, whatever you do, this person will say, oh, you did this and that, whatever, and I'm mad at you, and they'll use that as an excuse to go step out. Something like that. And it's just like, what the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? So, I mean, a lot of things this person did to you had you feeling like that. Had you in there, what the hell energy. Dirty deep. Oh my God. Today we got pharmacy out here. Somebody needs to go to the clinic. Go get checked up and see what the hell going on, because this community did. Like I said, this person went and stepped their ass out on you. They went and stepped their ass out. And they probably brought back some old nasty ass infection. And that's probably why, you know what I'm saying, if you ever had any type of pH balance issues for my feminines, or you know your dick started to feel all itchy and whatnot to my masculines, that is because this person being nasty and loose as a damn goose out here. That shit is ridiculous. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. We all damn grown. My collective is grown as hell. Y'all grown and sexy. This is not fucking grown and sexy. This is ratchet as fuck. And I ain't talking about the good type of ratchet. This is ratchet. This ain't right, okay? This is wretched energy, okay? And I feel like somebody need to do something. Yeah, do something about it. The choice is yours. You need to get the hell out while you can. If you have not left yet and you know you feeling something going on in them pants, you need to get out now. And I mean fast. Okay, we got baking soda out here. All right, so we got pharmacy and we got baking soda. Somebody out here might be dabbling in some harder drugs, or you might be a street pharmacist. But somebody, and then this person could be sneaking and geeking doing hard drugs out here, sleeping with the fiends out there. You never know. This is some shit, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not sure how that's going, but there's something going on, because baking soda and pharmacy coming out beside each other like that. Hell to the now, that makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel like somebody got some secret addictions and there's some hard drugs out here. And y'all need to put that baking soda down. Put that baking soda spike, please. Yeah, put that shit down. Okay, whoever the fuck that is, whoever the message is for, put it down while you, man, listen. Put it down now. Okay? And so for most of you right now, you're going through a self-preservation, self-discovery. You are working on finding yourself. For those of you who have left this person behind, for those of you who are not in this, you know, loose as a goose, trifling ass energy anymore, or never have been, or you've released and let it go, you know what I'm saying? You have finally decided to go ahead and move on, okay? Move on and focus on discovering who you truly are and finding your worth and finding out where you stand in this, in your life path. What does your life path mean, you know, to the world around you? Because I feel like a lot of y'all can be humanitarians. You can work with, y'all probably work with children. Some of y'all are teachers. Others of y'all are going to school to do things like that, you know, being around children. The rest of you, like I said, humanitarian type energy. So you could be like you could be a community, you know, leader, meaning like, you know, community organizations, things like that. You working with the organizations, doing nonprofits, things like that. I'm feeling called to tell you that you need to start a nonprofit organization. Some of you are working on a nonprofit organization, things of that nature. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to, shit. Yeah, Need you to look into getting your LLCs. Most of you are working to get your LLC or some type of business license. Others of you are working on a business licensure. Things like marketing. That's what you're working on. You're working towards doing sales, you know, selling insurance and all of that other stuff. Okay, so yeah, some of you, and then others of you, you know, like I said, you're working on your own business and selling your own. So I just really feel like also you might have already been working on this, and this person might have found out about it through a flying monkey. Somebody might have been running their mouth and like, oh yeah, I seen what you call it, and I heard they got this. I bought this from them. You might sell plates. You might sell sweets. Something like I'm hearing chocolate cup strawberries. Probably not even. It's probably not something as simple as that, but it's like sweets. It's like some good sweets that you're selling. Selling something like candied grapes, something like candied fruit, something that's really, you know, it's really popular with the public in your town. Okay, so I'm getting something like this community energy. You're popular in the community now, and even if you're really not like that, you're about to be. Your name is about to be out there, and then you're gonna have this person. They already in shambles that you're not fooling with them. It's gonna really have their ass in shambles. But those of you who that resonates with, and you've been selling stuff and all this other stuff, people been buying it from you, it's been getting back to them. This person has gotten rid of that. And I'm telling you something, that's where all these lies and manipulation have tried to come from. But it's not working because people know you. People know you, and they be like, hold up. They're like, hold up, wait a minute. Them? Nah, not the collective. Collective don't do that. Yeah, fear mongering. See what I'm saying? This person probably also tried to fearmonger you while y'all was in a relationship. Yeah, they put certain ideologies out there on you. You know, they tried to make you believe in certain things that they believed in. And you was like, no, like, that really don't sit well with me. But like I said, with the fear-mongering thing, they tried to tell you, basically, like I said earlier, nobody's going to love you like I love you. Nobody's going to be there for you like that. You leave me and everything going to fall apart for you. There is literally people out here that probably actually try to do rituals and send up intentions that you won't have another happy relationship after you have left them. That you won't be able to be successful with anybody else. And it might go good for a little bit, but y'all going to break up sooner or later. It's not going to work out for long. Y'all going to have to keep on dealing with a whole bunch of drama and issues and all of that. They just wanted you to keep on drawing. If you drew anybody in at all, but they really wanted you to be isolated into yourself, but they don't realize that their isolation didn't do nothing but grow you up, mature you, and help you get to self-preservation and self-discovery, something they would never know shit about. But if you did get somebody that came to you, they want that person to be toxic, and then you end up right by yourself again. They want you with toxic habits, whole bunch of bullshit. I'm telling you, they send a lot of shit at you. They project a lot of their nasty, dirty ass, funky ass energy onto you. But while they doing all that, like I said, they need to go to rehab, and they need to go to the fucking clinic and get that damn STD checked the fuck out if it's curable. Because this dirty dick energy, this nasty pussy energy, this drippy dookie coochie energy that I'm getting from this energy, bro, hell no. They should not be worried about you. Talking about some hard laws. I'm surprised that motherfucker still gets hard as much as they be out here. As many drugs they take, I'm surprised they should even still get wet or if it get hard at the end of the day. Because I feel like maybe they was having problems getting hard, and you probably, and that's another thing too. Y'all trying to spread this community dick around everywhere, and you motherfuckers on so many drugs and got so much dirt and nasty shit up in dripping out the tips of your penis that you can't even properly perform. You know what I'm saying? Not, let alone for one person, you want to go out here for 5 or 6 more? Like, what the hell? But the scales are definitely being balanced here, okay? There are some babies and children that is involved in this situation, okay? I see surprise, surprise. Somebody's going to, oh my God. I got 2 energies off of this. The first energy I got off of it is maybe you will be going to find out that with your new person, once your new person comes along, that you're going to have a child with them. But others of you, surprise, surprise, you're going to find out you're probably pregnant by this person. Please do not worry. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in your feelings. Don't get too caught up in what am I going to do and all this. Don't do that. Do not stress yourself out. You know what I'm saying? The scales are being balanced, right? We said the scales are being balanced. So, then there's a third energy on this, but let me get this first one out first. Shit. Wait a minute. No, let me go ahead and let's get to it. So there's a third energy out here. Baby, surprise, surprise. And for the masculines that's watching this, if you had a feminine that you was dealing with, oh my God, this dirty, nasty ass energy, I need to light up this Palo Santo. This feminine energy could be pregnant by somebody else. You don't even, you know what I'm saying, don't know them, they don't know who the daddy is. For some of you feminists collective that you're watching, you might have got your lick back on this person. You pregnant by the person you got your lick back with. And that's how the scales gonna be balanced. Now, listen, don't take the shit as it resonate. I'm finna be like this Palo Santo, because y'all got me fucked up with this weird ass energy. What the hell? What the helly? Now, I can understand matching this person's energy. I get it. But please don't get yourself sick out here. And please, man, just because, oh my fucking goodness, like, at least let your person that you got the lick back with, at least let this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, be at least a little bit better than this grimy, nasty, childish, dirty, dick ass motherfucker here. If I'm talking to a feminine collective, because only feminists can get pregnant, right? So, like I said, the energy I'm seeing here, this is the third energy. I got three different energies. The first one was, okay, you know, maybe they got a karmic pregnant, and you're going to find out about that or something like that. In my opinion, that's the least of your worries out of all these three options. But the second one is, okay, if you're dealing with a feminine, her ass is pregnant, but she don't know who the daddy is because she out here being so loose. Then this third one is, you are pregnant. If you're my feminine collective, you got your lick back. It's not this man baby. And I think also in there too, I said that you might be pregnant by this person, but don't worry about it. But I wasn't getting that as heavily. Now, some of you that are pregnant by this person, you just found out, or you're about to find out that you're pregnant. You're early on pregnant. Okay? I'm not going to tell you what to do with that. That is your business. But it's a divine sacred baby, though. However way this is set up, this is a divine sacred baby. A sacred divine baby. Okay? And it was done on purpose, intentionally. And if it wasn't done by you on purpose, because some of you, it was done on purpose by you. But others of you, the other person did this shit on purpose. But the baby is divine and sacred, okay? And I understand, even if it's not your baby, it's the divine sacred baby. And you're going to find out why sooner or later. You're going to find out why. That's if it's not your baby, you know, if y'all not the one that's pregnant, or if you didn't get the woman pregnant. You're going to find out the significance, the spiritual significance that this sacred baby holds. Because you know the children got to grow up. Okay? So, take that how that resonates. But I do feel like there's a few of you in this collective that you done got pregnant from my family. You done got pregnant by your lick. Somebody that you got their lick back on them, you got pregnant, baby. And that's the ultimate. That is the ultimate lick back. And so I feel like, and that's why they like, everybody knows she a freak, woo-de-woo, that baby ain't mine and all that. You ain't worried about it because you like, I don't want it to be your motherfucking baby in the first place. That's what my feminine energies out here that's just like, you know, you're comfortable in your divine sexual energy. You realize, you know, the divinity of your sexual energy, and that shit doesn't bother you when a motherfucker tries to call you a hoe, because you're like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Call me what you want to call me, baby, but you can't call me broke. So, you know, and even if you have had moments where you struggled for money, you didn't struggle for long. It probably was 2 seconds, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you are very confident in yourself. You are very, for a little second there, you wasn't. Because this person, you know, tried to come in there, but at the same time, you will hold your shit together. This Nine of Pentacles tells me that you are confident energy. Male or female, your energy is very confident here. Queen of Swords, and you stood up for yours. Yeah, you might have. And I feel like this person is the one that's in this Nine of Swords energy, and now they the ones who is in this Nine of One energy. They try to slow your shit down and successfully do it. That shit backfired. That shit foiled. Shit it right in their damn face. You hear me? The shit that they tried to feed you, the piss that they tried to make you drink, shit ended up falling all on them, and it ended up going in their mouth. So, yeah, hermit mode is out here. To heal from this energy is to continue to stay to yourself. Stay away from their ass. Stay the fuck away from them, and don't be telling nobody your business. Yeah, there's people that, you know, there's probably gonna be information coming in about this person. If they got a child on the way, something, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry, that's just a fucking test, and that's just their energy. They just want to try to make you feel bad, have you in Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands energy, but baby, no. Hell to the no. They want to come with this combative ass, bullshit ass energy. That doesn't fucking work. Because with Three of Pentacles out here, it's all eyes on you, and it's positive eyes on you, and you're moving forward, okay? Continuously. You got a lot of great, grand things that is coming for you. You got a lot of money coming to you, a lot of money endeavors. Your career is changing positively. Okay, things are working out for you. Things are working out for you, and you got a lot of different options on what you can do and what you, if you, whatever you decide to do. Yep, that's what I'm talking about right there. This is how we heal from it. I'm here killing with success. I'm here killing with success. What does the Empress do? What does she do? She kills motherfuckers with success. She kills them with her natural aura, her natural bright aura that shines a light on this dark ass, this moon bullshit ass energy. These people down there in the background trying to run their mouth and lie on you and fuck up your reputation, baby. You still up here, you working and building up. You building up, okay? Because we build it up. Hey, that's what you doing. And while this page ass energy is over here weird and trying to come back and forth, they're probably going to want to try to bring you another offer. Please diss the hell out of them. And do it very disrespectfully too. We always want to have some decorum. But this right here, the way they did you, I don't feel like they don't deserve no fucking decorum. They ain't having decorum when it came to you. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yeah, they always want to enjoy themselves. All they give a fuck about is a free for all. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is turn up all the damn time. And then when it's time to be serious, now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, now that they back is up against the wall. Now they don't know what to do. But it's too late. Because you already got your person coming in. And even if your person haven't come all the way in, yeah, you already in the energy of dissing this person. Yeah, please fall back. No, not interested. Very much so not interested. They want to juggle you and have you back and forth. They want to go back and forth between you and these other dirty assholes, dirty ass dudes, dirty dicks, and dirty ass energy. They having this nasty ass shit mixing you in with all of that. Yo, beautiful, divine, feminine, yo, handsome and miraculous and immaculate, divine, masculine energy did not deserve to be mixed in with these dirty ass page energies. You see what I'm saying? These maidens, these side bitches, these side pieces. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, the best way to heal from this is to stay away from this person. And stay away from anything that looks like it. Anything that reminds you of it. Because there is going to be different versions of this energy that's going to disperse itself. Because it's coming back for revenge. It's coming back trying to get it back in blood. But you ain't doing... That don't got nothing to do with you, baby. You'll never cross paths with nothing like that again and be oblivious. You see what I'm saying? And if you do cross paths with their energy again, you're going to immediately point it towards their energy. See what I'm saying? You're going to immediately, Knight of Swords, stand your ground with that, masculine. Okay? Yeah. Keep the pages out of your way. Keep the knights back. Keep them bitches at bay. Focus on you. Emperor, Empress energy is out here, baby. Okay? 9 of Pentacles. We focus on building our wealth. We're focused on maintaining our wealth, preserving it, and growing it even more as we preserve. Okay? Because it's quality over quantity first. Then once you get that good quality coming in, you want to make it bigger. I mean, we always want to make that bigger. We always want to go big or go home. But at the same time, build it up, you guys. You guys, slow and steady wins the race. I saw another turtle today. I ain't seen a turtle in like a week. Saw one today. I heard one crinkling behind me. I got scared as hell. I turned around. It was my boy Roger. So I named him Roger. So that's your reading for today, and I thank y'all for watching. Please leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and tell me, tell me something in my email. I got my email on my previous videos. I will also put my email on here if you want to go ahead and you want to get a personal reading from me. I am now open to doing personal readings, so go ahead and email me. And thank y'all for watching. So much to be Ashe.